The purpose of this video is to review the changes to device properties in WhatsUp Gold 23.1. The monitors and actions dialogues in device properties have been redesigned for the purpose of increasing visibility around actions and alerts. Understanding which actions and alerts are assigned to which devices and monitors ensures users know they are receiving the right notifications about any changes on their network. When we click into device properties, in the monitor section, we can see each monitor type now has its own collapsible section and the number of monitors associated. If we expand active monitors in this example, we can see the 3 monitors that are assigned, the existing columns, and a new column, actions and policies applied. This shows us which actions, if any, are applied to the monitors. In this example, we can see that there are no actions applied to existing monitors on this device. If we edit one of these monitors, we can quickly apply an action and see the column update to reflect the changes. We can then click on the link, which brings us to the Actions Applied report, filtered on the device. This report shows us which actions and policies are assigned to which monitors or devices. We can now collapse the Active Monitor section and expand the Performance monitors, where we can see there are 5 monitors assigned. We can see the monitor name, which is now a hyperlink directly to the chosen performance report filtered on the selected device. By default, this is showing the last 30 minutes worth of data. We can see the enabled, library and polling columns, which have not changed. The new threshold applies column tells us which, if any, thresholds that are applied. In this example, we can see that there is a threshold named Performance CPU Utilization exceeds 90% assigned to the CPU Utilization Performance Monitor. However, the exclamation mark tells us that there is no notification policy assigned to the threshold. We can click on the threshold name to open the policy and assign an action directly. We can then see the exclamation mark be removed from the threshold. It is important to note that any changes made to the selected threshold will affect all devices that have that threshold assigned. If a threshold has more than one threshold assigned, you will be able to select which one you want to edit. We can also see the number of items out of threshold, and by clicking on the number, it will bring us to the Alert Center dashboard report filtered on that threshold. In the Alert Center dashboard, we have also added 2 new columns. Last value tells us what the last poll value was, so that users can compare it against the current utilization value. We have also added the last time checked column, so that users can see when the last poll occurred. We've also updated the notifications, so for example, if you started with 5 items out of threshold and you acknowledge one of these items, the next time a notification gets triggered, the list will be updated so that the acknowledged item is not part of the list of items. Remember, if an item is acknowledged, the system will no longer include it in the email notification, but it will still be present in the system reports until resolved. The definition for an acknowledged item has also been updated in the item details screen to make this more clear. We've also updated the information in the email so the aspect value shows the original value that triggered the alert, and the last aspect value shows the latest polled value so that the user can compare what the original value was when the alert triggered versus what it is now. The Alert Center items report has also been updated to include last time checked and last value columns, and the item history report has also been updated. For actions and policies applied at the device level, we have added an option to configure device level actions from anywhere in the device property screen to make this process easier for users. We have also made some changes to the logic of when actions get triggered at the device level. Now, if a monitor goes down on a device, if configured, an action will trigger when the device is up with down monitors. If the entire device then goes down, an additional action will be triggered to notify the user. It will be up to the user to configure additional actions at the monitor level if required. From the Actions tab in the Device Properties screen, we have added 2 new sections here. The first is to show an overview of the device level actions and policies, and the implicit actions. And the second is to show an overview of the monitor level actions and policies. Users can add implicit action policies from this screen, but it is important to remember that this will get applied to all devices. This screen gets updated as actions and policies get applied or removed from the devices or monitors. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this training.